Welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you a brand new model Athene 70 billion. This model is progressing quite well on various leaderboards, and in this video we are going to install it locally and then we are going to test it on various benchmarks. This big huge model 70 billion Llama 3 Athene is an open weights LLM trained through reinforcement learning with human feedback based off Llama 3 70 billion instruct. Athene 70 billion achieves a high score on Arena Hard Auto, which is a proxy benchmark for Chatbot Arena. Nexus Flow is the team which has built it, and the model is fine-tuned for chatting. Now, this uses the same chat template as Llama 370 billion instruct, and we will be using the same too. This release of Llama 370 billion Athene is a strong open weights chat model fine-tuned from Llama 370 billion, and as I said that it represents a significant leap from its predecessor, which is Llama 370 billion, and they have shared some of the benchmarking detail on their page. What really interested me about this model is that it has pushed the original Llama 370 billion to its limit. First, they developed rigorous internal benchmarks that evaluated LLM capabilities in instruction following, coding, creative writing, and multilingual tasks. And then, on the basis of that, they curated high quality preference data for targeted RLHF. Their pipeline has yielded significant performance improvements with respect to Llama 3 70 billion instruct. Also, this model accurately responds to intricate prompts with clear, controllable, and concise outputs. It has a strong capability for solving reasoning heavy questions, and that is what is specifically we are going to test out. It offers thorough executable code suggestions, streamlining generation and implementation. It also generates innovative, engaging answers that showcase heightened imagination and flair. It excels across diverse language tasks, including precise translation, nuanced understanding, and much, much more. So, before I show you the installation, let me give a huge shout out to our friends at Mast Compute for sponsoring the VM and GPU for this video. If you're looking to rent a GPU on affordable prices, I will drop the link to their website in video's description, and I'm also going to give you a coupon code of 50% discount on a range of GPUs. So the tool which I'm going to use for this one is LM Studio. Let me make the screen a bit bigger. So this is LM Studio. If you don't know what LM Studio is, please search the channel. I have done various videos on it. So launch LM Studio, just type Athene here, and then you will see that some of the people have already done the quantized of 70 billion one. It's a huge model. I only have one GPU card of 48 GB of VRAM, NVIDIA RTX 6000. So I'm just going to go with the best quant available, which will fully load on my GPU, which is Q3KS. It will have some performance hit, so we have to keep that in mind while testing out this model. The model is loaded and the size is around 31 gig. Let me take you there. So you see that I already have selected Llama 3 V2 instruct, and then I have offloaded all the layers to GPU. Model is already loaded. Let me ask it the first question. So first we are going to test it on some of the reasoning. So I'm asking it, a company has 100 employees and each employee has a different salary. What is the minimum number of employees who must be laid off to ensure that the average salary of the remaining employees increased? The correct answer is one employee. Let's see what this model does. So it is breaking it down. Let's wait for it to finish. Now let me show you the response and you will be surprised. So look at this. First, it has broken it down into step by step, and the key insight is to increase the average salary, we need to remove the lowest paid employees. The fewer low salaries in the mix, the higher the overall average. And then it is going with minimal approach that remove only one employee, specifically lay off the employee with the lowest salary. This is the most efficient way to raise the average salary as it eliminates the greatest salary drag from the pool. Why one is sufficient? Removing more employees would further increase the average salary, but once suffices to say guarantee an increase. How good is that? And then intuition, think of an extreme example. If the lowest paid employee earns 30,000 and all others earn 100,000, Removing just this one employee boosts the average salary significantly. And then in conclusion, laying off at least one employee, specifically the lowest paid, guarantees an increase. Amazing, spell binding answer. Amazing, very impressed. Okay, let's try out another one. A person is looking at a photograph of someone. Their friend asks them, "Who is in this picture?" The person replies, "Brothers and sisters, I have none, but that man's father is my father's son." Who's in the picture? It's a son, man's son. So let's see what this does. Let's wait for it to. It is saying clever Padat. Okay, let's wait for it to finish. Okay, look at the response now. It says, let's unravel it step by step. It, brother and sisters, I have none. This means the speaker has no sibling. That's correct. But that man's father is my father's son. This is the key insight, correct? That man's father refers to someone who is a son of my father. Look at the reasoning. And then it says the person in the picture is the speaker themselves. Okay, that is fine. I'll take it. And it's a classical lateral thinking. Let's try out one more reasoning one, and then we will move on to the coding. In this one, okay, let's wait for it to finish it, and then I'll describe what I asked. It's another classical puzzle. I'm asking it, a bat and a ball together cost $1 20 cents. The bat cost $1 more than the ball. How much does the ball cost? I guess the answer is 10 cents. Let's see what it is doing. Let's solve it systematically. Then you see how the good total cost relationship, solve for the ball cost, and then it is just going through it, and the 10 cents. Totally correct. Amazing stuff. Okay, let's try to see if it can repair the code. In this one, I'm asking it repair the following Python code to correctly implement the binary search algo. And then I'm just giving it the code that this is a binary search function, which is not correct. There are several errors. Let's see if it can fix it or not. Let's wait for it. And there you go. The model has responded with corrected and refined binary search implementation. Look at that. The code looks really good to me. So these are the key corrections. So it has corrected this one, then integer division for the second one, third one exclude mid from the new, that is correct. And then few other things like avoid infinite loops and then maintain correctness. Amazing stuff. And then it is telling us the synopsis that these refinements guarantee correctness, efficiency, and all that stuff. Okay, now let's test out the multilingual capabilities with cultural nuances. So in this one, I'm asking it, a Spanish speaking customer Carlos is visiting a Japanese restaurant in US. He asks the waiter in something in Spanish, "What do you recommend?" The waiter, who is familiar with Spanish, recommends the sushi combo and says this, that it's very popular among Hispanic customers. Carlos replies in Spanish that, okay, I'd like to try the sushi with a touch of wasabi. How would you as a waiter respond to Carlos, taking into account cultural nuances and languages difference? Let's print and see what it does. And there you go. The model has responded, and it has responded in Spanish and all this stuff. So what I have done, I have gone into Google Translate and I have converted that Spanish to English. So let's see what it has said. Respond with precision and cultural sensitivity. Of course, Mr. Carlos, I will prepare a delicious sushi combo with subtle touch of wasabi, just the way you prefer it. And then explanation and cultural nuances, that confirmation and clarity. I repeat Carlos' request to ensure that it is understood correctly. Amazing. Specifying the subtle touch, soft touch to reflect his preference. Culturally sensitive additional offer, by asking for an extra spoon, I show awareness of the role wasabi in Japanese culture, where it is common to offer it extra as a courtesy and respect for individual preference. I respond completely in Spanish for show linguistic competence and make Carlos feel comfortable. And then it has also listed down key benefits, that cultural connection is being fostered, linguistic precision is there, and then by responding in a way, as a server, I demonstrate cultural sensitivity, language proficiency, and attention to detail. You see how good this model is. So amazing model in terms of coding, cultural nuances, and then also the general reasoning. Amazing stuff. Very impressed by it. I will drop the link to it in video's description. Let me know what do you think. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're already subscribed, please do me a favor and share it among your network as it helps a lot. Thanks for watching.